On behalf of the UR International Committee of the River Campus Libraries and UR PARS, the Persian Student Association, welcome to Nowruz Persian New Year celebration. Thank you for participating in this joyous event. This is an educational program to learn how Nowruz is celebrated in Central Asia, including Persia or Iran. Nowruz literally means new day. No means new, Ruz means day. It's the first day of spring equinox and first day of the first month. The first month in Iran is Fagardin of the Iranian solar calendar, where people celebrate by gathering around Haftzin. By the way, we have a Haftzin. If you go out this door on the right-hand side, we have a Haftzin set up. What is Haftzin? Haftzin literally means 7 S's. Thanks to our rare books and special collections, and Travis Johannesson of the Rare Books and Special Collection, we set up the Haftzin for you. So you see people who celebrate Nowruz, they have this centerpiece in their homes and in their places of celebration in that region of the world, both in Iran and in the countries that used to be old Persia, but right now, to be specific, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, some parts of India, this celebration is, this event is celebrated. Please take a look at the brochure that you have. It explains the term Haftzin, and it explains what is Haftzin. So the first item, as if you go outside and take a look at our Haftzin, is sabze, which is wheat, barley, or lentil sprouts growing in a dish, symbolizing rebirth. The second thing is samanu. Samanu, sweet pudding made from wheat germ, symbolizing affluence. The third thing is sanjed, dried olive, symbolizing love. Seer, or garlic, symbolizing the medicine of health. Seed, apple, symbolizing beauty. Sumac, or from sumac fruit, symbolizing the color of sunrise. Sirke, vinegar, symbolizing old age and patience. At this point, usually the thank yous are for the end, but we have so much dancing here, we're gonna thank them in the beginning. I would like to thank our collaborators, UR PARS, and as I read your name, please stand up and be recognized. UR PARS, the UR Persian Association of Rochester Students. The president is Ms. Yasaman Khademirad, and her collaborators from UR PARS. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Ali Biashar.
Hi, I'm Nikki Rosano.
Each one of them put time on these brochures, flyers, everything we have over here, and most of all their ideas have been really tremendously helpful to us. The next person that has been, we actually invited her to be our speaker, but Shaheen Munshipur. Shaheen, where are you? There you are. Shaheen actually has been a collaborator. I would say 1/3 the library, 1/3 UR PARS, and Shaheen herself, this woman by herself, has been 1/3. She is a cultural anthropologist who teaches at RIT and is a UR alumni. So this is her alma mater, this is where her heart is, and so she really put her heart in this event. She has spent a great deal of time helping us with the vision of the program, providing ornaments for Hafsin, providing Persian sweets, choreographing the dance by the World Dance Class, and much more. I would also like to thank Ms. Anne Wilcox. Anne, where are you? There you are. Thank you so much, Anne. Anne is a senior lecturer, program of dance and movement, who allowed her class to learn the rain dance. The rain dance is what they're going to be performing here, and allocated class time to fine-tune the choreograph for her class. I would like to thank her students, and they will be introduced later, but they're sitting right there for even accepting to be in this and doing this dance, because this is extra work for them. I'd like to thank my collaborators and members of the UR International Committee. Kathy Wu, who's at a conference, is not here, has spent a great deal of time helping us. Kim Hoffman and Denise Dunham, is she? There she is. Our communications officer, Izzy, and many more who have contributed to this. I'd like to thank all enthusiastic colleagues who have cheered us and encouraged us to have this program. I can't tell you how many emails I just got from colleagues right here in the library. You go, girl, do it. This is fun. This is great. So I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. I would also like to thank students and faculty from RIT. Some of you are here. Nazareth College and St. John Fisher, who are attending this program. This program is truly diverse. Many people who celebrate Nowruz from Turkmenistan, Iran, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan are right now attending this celebration. The last but not the least, I would like to thank the leadership of this library for supporting these cultural events, both Mary Ann Magrinek and my boss, Rochelle Nega, who's right there. She actually literally jumped up and down when she heard about this program. Please take a look at your brochure. There's a schedule of the program and definitions of Hafsin and how it is celebrated in those countries. At this point, I would like to invite Dr. Jane Gatewood. Oh, I'm sorry, please come in. She's the Vice Provost for Global Engagement, and she would like to deliver a message from our President, Dr. Seligman.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, so it works.
Salir Mubarak. I'm here on behalf of President Seligman, who regrets that he cannot be here, but he's offered some greetings that he would like me to read. The sense of new beginnings during the Nowruz holiday is one which coincides with the start of new seasons. This is a time to spend with our University of Rochester friends and family, reflecting on the blessings that we enjoy and looking forward to a fresh start. To all present today, and to the Persian Students Association especially, as you gather around your Hafsin to celebrate the new day, celebrating this holiday that dates back thousands of years, I hope that you feel rejuvenated and hopeful. Nowruz Atan Mubarak. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to ask Jane to please, on your way out, take a look at how we have grown spring sprouts in the letters of you of our Lord.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shaheen Monshipur, and as Dari said, I'm an alumni of U of R many years ago, and before that, I was studying at RIT for many years and working there. And for all the years that I've been in Rochester, as an Iranian professor of anthropology, statistics, economics, and those courses that I have covered, I have always had a Nowruz celebration in one form and another, besides my private Nowruz celebration at home with my family. In these colleges I've been, I have tried to engage some students in learning a little bit more about my culture. And through these events, I have made many, many friends from all parts of the world. Some of them are here today. I'm really honored to be here, especially because today at the U of R, we are having for the first time, thanks to the efforts of Zari Kamari here, the library is initiating a special museum-type library case for display of Hafsin that is so important, table of symbols that mean a lot to 300 million people around the world who celebrate this event. And some of them are right here among us in Rochester, New York. So, my job today is to briefly explain what Nowruz is, who celebrates it, and how they celebrate it. There are books that have been written, volumes of books about origins of Nowruz and the impact of it on the history, politics, sociology, and psychology of the nations around the world that I have coined the word for them, Ham Nowruzan, co-Nowruz celebrants. And these are countries that are, they have their roots that go back to 2,500 to 3,000 years ago, and when they were parts of the Persian Empire, when the celebration was, if not invented at that time by Achaemenian kings, but it was elevated to a national official holiday and carved on the stones of a huge monument called Persepolis in Iran that stands to this day, showing on its walls, all carved by men, figures of diverse people who lived in the Persian Empire. That is something that Iranians and people of Persian origin take pride in. Way back, we had an emperor. One of the things he wanted to stay forever for people to know about this empire was that he, the emperor, respected the diversity of all, the Elamite man, the man of Habasha, the Ethiopia of today, the men of Persian, different parts of Persia, the Egyptian delegates, all portrayed, carved on a stone in their national dress, bearing gifts to the king that are symbolic of what kind of business they are in: agricultural, copper making, goldsmithing, languages written in different kinds on their garbs. Elsewhere, several languages are there in Persepolis today. So Persepolis to Iranians, which was used by Cyrus and Darius the Great as the protocol and hospitality palace for the king. It wasn't from where he would rule. It was especially for welcoming delegates, treating them on the day of Nowruz with gifts, with recognition, with rights. So Nowruz for us Iranians, Tajiks, Afghans, people of Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, is a very deep, valuable tradition. As Dari told you, it starts at the exact moment of vernal equinox, 500 years BC people started their year at the first day of Nowruz, at the moment of arrival of spring, when the sun crosses the celestial, when the earth crosses the celestial equator, and the earth and sun get lined up for one moment in the whole year in such a way that in that moment only, in a whole year, the length of night and the length of day are equal, because half the globe will be, half earth will be in front of sun, and the rest of it will be in dark, standing steady there. So anyways, you can learn a lot about astronomy of this celebration, just to give you a brief explanation of what it is. Nowruz has many ways of being celebrated by many diverse people around the world. It has met challenges, political challenges by rulers who wanted to set it